Hey guys, Omni here. So today I wanted to start a little film journey with you guys. And it's a series that I've just been putting off for a long time. And it wasn't really until, and this will give it away, I saw the trailer at the theaters for Creed 3. And with Jonathan Majors joining the mix and Michael B. Jordan, just the tone and the vibe of that trailer, it really got me really interested in checking this whole thing out. And I was like, well, I don't feel like I can just go into 3. And I've never seen a single Rocky film, like in this entire franchise, you know? Like I know the Eye of the Tiger, I know who Apollo Creed is. I know about Drago. I know like things from the series, but I've just never watched it, you know, punching some meat, wearing the sweater, you know, the whole training montage thing of the 80s. And I'm sure there's probably more things I've heard about this over the years that I've just never committed to memory because I just hadn't seen the movies themselves. You always kind of hear things that just through the cultural osmosis of it all with these big, larger than life franchises and stuff like that. It always kind of seeps in somewhere, but I can tell you I probably forgot more than I ever really even committed to memory or maybe even heard. I don't know if that even makes any sense. I don't know where this goes from here. All I know is the series eventually just kind of hands it off. And it's one of the few franchises that hands the reins over to the next generation successfully in a way that I've only ever heard good things about it. So it's one of the main draws that I had to coming towards this is like to see how that evolution and that handoff occurs. You know, how this is able to grow beyond, you know, the characters that kind of started it off. I don't really know the plot other than boxing to any of these films. And of course, Adrian, like all that. I got that, but that's pretty much it. I'll be honest too. I think the first, and like, I was always a Schwarzenegger kid growing up, so like, this may be part of it. I've not seen, I think the first Stallone film, or this film that had Stallone in it that I ever saw was actually Spy Kids 3. And I was born in the 80s too, so like, I just never really seen a Stallone movie up until that, and then of course, I've seen the Expendable films. And then I've seen him in, what was it, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I just don't think I've seen that many films with him in it. I literally was looking at his filmography before going into this, just to even just fact check that feeling. And I seem to be correct that outside of the Expendables film, Guardians 2, and Spy Kids 3, I had not seen him in anything else. I always knew who he was, but I had never seen any of his films. This does, yeah, that blanket statement does include the Rambo movies, which I do want to get to eventually as well. But this seems a little more relevant to the moment because we also don't have a lot of time before Creed 3 actually comes out. So we will be doing one of these films because I didn't realize before I signed myself up for this that there were 8 of these movies as well, which means that we got to get going. And starting this week, we are starting this journey with the very first film, and that is Rocky. So strap in. Maybe you've never seen these films either. But we're going to be checking them out, man. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. Over there, you also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. This is excluded. This is something I decide on, but there is a movie of the month that you guys actually do get to choose. You also have the full lengths to all the shows and movies I have over there. It just helps support the channel, helps us do stuff like this. Make sure if you guys enjoy this reaction to hit the subscribe button if you're not already, and please leave a like and comment down below. It really does help us out. With that said and down the way, guys, let's strap into Rocky. Here we go. I know the song. Oh. Is this like an underground boxing match, or like, is this just like, you know, semi-pro?
Hey, what? You got a smoke? Yeah, you can have this one.
You're a bum! The Italian Stallion. Man, the punishment you put yourself through for all that, like, I gotta commend it and respect it, but it definitely comes with a little bit of, like, self-destruction, man. Carl Weathers. Oh, I never put two and two together that Carl Weathers was from this. When I think of Carl Weathers, I always think of Predator.
You son of a bitch. What's the matter? The CIA got you pushing too many pencils?
I completely forgot that he was in this. Written by Sylvester Stallone? Didn't know that. Wait, wasn't there like a whole like court case going on about the ownership of this franchise? Maybe not the franchise, maybe it's the character of Rocky. I remember seeing some headline maybe a few months ago about some kind of rights dispute. Lots of those going around these days. It just goes back in the day. There was no real laws or understanding about what these characters would be, about the whole copyright behind what and what, ownership, or, you know, sometimes you sell something that, you know, you have no idea what it's going to become. You know, there's this whole, like what, last 10 years where Friday the 13th has been on, like, standby because of something like that, too.
Here you go. You want to see your friend Moby Dick, huh?
Those turtles? I can't even tell what those are, man. I think they were turtles.
Here you go, say hi.
Yeah, they are.
You guys
Little
could
box
sing
turtles.
and dance, I wouldn't be doing this, you know.
Box turtles, boxing. Used to catch turtles all the time in our backyard back when I lived up in the holler. Was that him? Younger brother, or him? Coming back for one of the puppers.
These moths, they get caught in the turtle's throat right about here in his cough, right? I gotta smack them on the back of the shell, and what do you think they get? And they get what? Huh? Go up.
Was he practicing this conversation?
Starting with the bad jokes early, huh?
Well, no, I was inventing jokes.
Okay.
Adrian, I want you to go downstairs and clean all the cat cages. They're a mess. You gotta pay for that turtle food, Rockhead.
Hey, crime don't pay. You know that, Gloria. You know that.
So that's Adrian.
How'd you do last night?
I did real good.
Did you get the license number?
Of what?
The truck that run over your face.
Relax, buddy. All right, pull it over here. I want to let Rocky out.
Good one, buddy.
How come you didn't break this guy's thumb like I told you?
How do you know I didn't break
You
it?
don't think I hear things? Did I give you a job this morning or I didn't?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So why didn't you break his thumb like I told you? When you don't do what I tell you to do, you make me look bad, Rock.
I figure if I break the guy's thumb, he gets laid off, right? He can't make...
Yeah, well, don't figure it. Let me do the figuring, okay, Rock?
I mean, he's got a point. You want your money, right? But I guess reputation is a little bit
Do what I
more
tell you to do
valuable
because
than...
it's bad for my reputation.
Yeah.
You got it, Rock?
I got it. Hey, how do you spell Del Rio?
Look in the dictionary, Rock.
Come on. Hey, I won't let that happen no more about the thumb.
Oh. So he hired collector Muscle. Oh, they put a new lock on his stuff. That'll happen. That's one way to do it.
I've been in that locker for for 6 years and you put my stuff in a bag on Skid Row?
Mickey tells me what to do, I gotta do it, right, Rock?
Where is it?
He's outside working with Dipper.
Hell, what do you want?
How you feeling today?
What?
I said, how you feeling?
What are you, a doctor or
What,
something?
you got problems today?
Never mind my problem. What's your problem? You ever think about retiring?
No.
You think about it. Yeah. All right.
Wow, this guy, dude. Oh, what a dick.
So, I want to go home, make up a joke. I'm going to tell you a new joke tomorrow, okay? Good night, Adrian.
Good night, Rocky.
What a conversation. I'll say, like, so far, like, this isn't how I would have thought this would start. To be fair, I don't know how else it might have started, but
They carried him off.
Hey there, Lefty.
I'll be back in ready.
You got a friend for you here.
Oh, Rock.
Hey,
Rumors
you see Paulie?
Yeah, he's in the steam room.
Yeah.
Hey, Rocky, what's with the eye?
Been fighting.
Hope you've won it at least.
Oh, yeah, I did real good. You should have seen me.
hope yous won it. Use guys.
Who'd you fight?
Spider Rico. Hey.
Hey.
Doing real good. He's doing better than you are, for sure. Hey, Paulie, what are you locking the door? Yo, Paulie.
He skipped it off the rack, off the table.
I need a Cadillac to connect with your sister. Something wrong with my face, you know what I mean?
She's a freakaloo.
Hey,
Sometimes she gets me so crazy, I could split her head with a razor.
don't get mental, man.
Yeah, trying to get advice from her brother.
Adrian is a loser. She's pushing 30 freaking years old, and if she don't watch out, she's gonna end up dying alone.
I'm 30 myself.
And you're gonna end up dying
Hey,
alone.
I don't see no crowd around you, need.
How about a bottle, huh?
No wine, man.
Come on, just
No
a little
wine,
bit.
man.
Money.
No wine. Hey, Murray, did your brother know you're hanging out so late?
Did you call him a yo-yo?
That's the way guys are. They laugh when you talk dirty, they think you're cute. But after a while, you get a reputation. That's it. You get no respect. I gotta use a bad word. Whore. You understand? Hey, that don't matter that you're 12. It don't matter. You don't really have to be one. You just act like one, and that's it. Boom. You get a bad rep. You understand?
You act like a whore, boom, then you're a whore. This dude's advice.
Now I remember her. You see, they don't remember you. They remember the rep. You understand?
That's a good point. Just like with the guy he got chewed out on for not breaking his thumbs for him. Reputation.
Yeah, well, yo-yo people get yo-yo friends. See, simple mathematics.
The f is yo-yo people?
What was I gonna say?
You go away but always come back?
Yeah, something.
I mean, I got nothing else.
Good night, Marie. Take care, you know?
Hey, Rocky.
You're always on a string.
Screw you, creepo.
Never heard that before in that
Who are
way.
you to give advice, creepo? Who are you?
Dude, everybody's just giving him everybody, even this 12-year-old kid. There he is.
Ernie's fighting in France that same week.
And get me Buddy Shaw. Hell, he's ranked 5th.
Went to California and gained 50 pounds.
Hell, they know everybody in the world's gonna see this fight, and none of them got a prayer whipping me. So they're making excuses so they don't have to be the chump to get whipped in front of the whole civilized world.
I've promoted fights in every goddamn country in the world, and I've broken my ass over this one. But I don't know what the hell else to do.
So Rocky gets scooped up in this.
Without a ranked contender, what this fighter's gonna need is a novelty. This is the land of opportunity, right? So Apollo Creed on January 1st gives a local underdog fighter an opportunity.
He's a good salesman, I'll say that.
And there's nothing they'd like better than to see Apollo Creed give a local Philadelphia boy a shot at the greatest title in the world on this country's biggest birthday.
Dude's smart.
That's the way I see it. And that's the way it's gonna be.
Apollo, I like it.
Because I was literally just thinking, like, what's going to be the excuse to get Rocky in here? That's a really good one.
Hey, she's retarded.
She ain't retarded, she's shy, you know?
Tell you what to do. Take her to the zoo. I hear it's like the zoo.
Oh my
You
God.
gotta say that.
All right, back it up, buddy.
This guy's going to get his face f***ed up by the end of this. He better.
I don't like your face.
I don't like your Z's.
Kiss my ass.
Come off your shoulders, Al. Come on.
Relax, relax. Some guys, they just hate for no reason. Gabbies?
Yeah.
It's $50. You and your girl Adrian, you have a nice time, yeah?
Thanks.
Hmm.
How'd you know her name?
You don't think I hear things?
Hey, Rob,
What?
remember what I told you?
What'd you tell me?
Take it to the zoo.
God, this guy.
The Italian stallion.
Rocky Balboa? Never heard of him.
Now, who discovered America? An Italian, right? What would be better than to get it on with?
Damn, this guy. The fucking 4D chess he's playing with his PR moves.
Apollo Creed meets the Italian stallion. Sounds like a damn monster movie.
Hey, what are you doing with that bastard, huh?
Or a porn.
Your sister, you sure your sister knows I'm coming?
Yeah. She's very excited.
Paulie, you're late.
Yo, how you doing?
Paulie, it's Thanksgiving. I got a turkey in the oven.
Don't you dare.
Go in the alley and eat the bird.
Oh, Paulie.
I want you out of here. Go on, enjoy your freaking life.
He kept a leg, though.
You hungry, Rock?
What the Oh my god. This is not how you get a date, dude.
You want to go out with my sister?
Yeah.
Oh?
I don't know what to say.
What?
This is fucking weird.
Yo, Adrian, it's me, Rocky. I don't know what to say, because I ain't never talked to no door before, you know? I mean, what do I say to a door? Hey, listen, I can never forget.
You're doing fine.
That 80-yard line right there.
I don't know, would you like to maybe, you know, you and me go out together? What do you think? Would you like to?
She got changed.
What'd your sister like to do?
Ice skating. Adrian, come on, you're letting the heat out. Who pays the bills around here?
I would imagine her.
But it was Thanksgiving.
What?
It was Thanksgiving.
Yeah, to you, but to me it's Thursday, right?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
Hey, I want you to do me a favor. You can see she ain't feeling too good, so if you could let her on the ice, I'd appreciate it. You know, wait for a few minutes.
10 minutes, $10. Come on, it's Thanksgiving.
Other guys, it throws their time and all, makes them look awkward. Nobody wants to look awkward. You know where Southpaw came from?
9 minutes.
I'll tell you. I just dislocated my finger. Look at that.
Oh!
No. Hey, wait, hey, it ain't your fault. Look, it's an old wound. You see that? Look.
Oh my god.
You can see I ain't too graceful, you know what I mean? I don't move well. But I'll tell you, I can really swat, you know what I mean? I can really hit hard. But I'm a southpaw, and nobody wants to fight no southpaw, you know what I mean?
He loves to just kind of talk in circles.
My father, he says to me, you weren't born much of a brain, you know, so you better start using your body, right? So I've become a fighter.
Some killer advice.
My mother, she said the opposite thing. Said you weren't born much of a body, so you better develop your brain.
Did she say that?
You! Time!
Dr. Pepper, man.
Why do you want to fight?
Because I can't sing or dance. Don't fall! Don't fall! Hey, that was terrific. I'm pretty good at this. You like the way I skate?
This is awkward as hell. Kind of still cute in a weird way, though.
I think we make a real sharp couple of coconuts. I'm done with your shot. What do you think, huh?
I don't understand why anybody would want to be a fighter.
Hey, you gotta be a moron.
I mean, fighting's fun, man.
Why do you do it if it hurts?
Why you think?
'Cause you can't sing and dance?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
She's catching on.
Come on. Come on in. Yo.
Come on. Are we going to get it?
Yo, Adrian, you hungry?
Yeah.
Got a couple cupcakes, huh? No?
Look at his wall. It's got abs.
Yo, why don't you come on over here and sit down? It's a nice couch, I don't know.
Covered in beer. Well, bottles.
These your parents?
Yeah, that's both of them there.
Is this you?
Yeah, that's me when I was 8 years old. That's the Italian stallion when it was a baby.
Okay, answers my question from earlier.
I want to let my brother know where I am.
Well, I'll call your brother if that's the problem.
Yo, Paulie, you I'll call you back later.
I don't know you well enough. I've never been in a man's apartment alone.
You got nice eyes, you know. Do me another favor. Just take off that hat. I always knew you was pretty.
Don't tease me.
I'm not teasing
Oh.
you. I ain't teasing you. I want to kiss you.
That actually makes me really sad. For him to say that, and her initial response is that she thinks he's making fun of her or lying. She's really cute. I think he might be. He's moving way too quick, I would say, though. I mean, well, she's leaning in now.
Hey, Wormer, you got a fight coming up, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight next month, okay?
All right, me. Well, I guess him.
175.
Hey, Rock, how you doing, man? Good. Hey, Mick was looking for you up there, man.
For me?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. He looking for you, Jack. Get on up there and sit.
For someone like her, so timid and like everything he was doing though was a huge fucking red flag though.
You know, I've been coming in for 6 years. In 6 years, you've been sticking it to me. I want to know how come.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, I want to know how come.
You want to know?
I want to know how.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. Because you had the talent to become a good fighter. And instead of that, you became a leg breaker. Some cheap, second-rate...
Aww.
To living?
It's a waste of life.
He's using his powers for evil, essentially. Wasting his talent. Roughing people up and dragging them down for money. I can see that.
Yes. May I help you?
Rubbing this guy the wrong way. Somebody who like spends his life training others and honing skills for it to be used like that. Oh, it's got to be real irritating.
And he's going to prove it to the whole world by giving an unknown a shot at the title. And that unknown is you. He picked you, Rocky.
That's got to be so hard to like comprehend.
People in a beautiful city coming up to me on the street wishing me the best. I love my Philadelphia brothers and I'm proud to be an American.
Dude, I love just listening to Carl Weathers talk, man.
Where did you get the name Italian Stallion?
I invented that about 8 years ago when I was eating dinner. I just want to say hi to my girlfriend, okay?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yo, Adrian, it's me, Rocky.
He's such a dork.
And already people are saying it's the biggest.
I guess you'd be looking for people to help you out.
Help what?
God, this guy just needs a job.
You're living a clean life.
I'll do okay, you know.
And he still shut them down.
Beethoven was deaf. Helen Keller was blind. I think Rocky's got a good chance.
You looking to do a good deed? Keep out of my freaking life.
Jesus.
Nothing.
I say something?
You didn't say nothing.
Well, look at these two. She's coming out of her shell too, a little bit.
Hey, thanks for the money, Tom, you know?
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Thanks a lot.
See you, all right? Hey, wait a minute.
You know, I know I shouldn't, but I feel like this guy genuinely gives a shit about Rocky. But I want to believe that maybe somebody's actually in his fucking corner. Oh.
You get a shot at the title.
Freak luck is a strange thing.
Yeah, sure it is. Can I sit down?
Fish.
What the hell are those? 50 years, God, I've seen it all. You know what I've done?
What?
I have done it all. You should have seen me when I knocked a guinea wrestle out of the ring, out of the
Is this genuine concern, or he's like wanting this chance for himself to be the guy behind Rocky fighting a champ?
Yeah, I got heart, but I ain't got no locker, do I, Mick?
Anyway, you know.
Got him with that one.
I need your help about 10 years ago, right? You never helped me. You didn't care.
Well, if you wanted help.
But he cares now.
You want to help me out? Huh? Do you want to see me get my face kicked in? Legs ain't working, nothing's working. Go on, fight the chair. And you come around here, you want to move in here with me? Come on here, nice house. Real nice, come on in and move. It stinks. The whole place stinks.
They both know they fucked up in some way or form.
Hey, get me out of this stinking freezer.
Why don't you do yourself a favor? You know, why don't you keep this job because you eat better, you know? What's the story? What's happening? You really like her?
Sure I like her.
I don't see it. What's the attraction?
You shouldn't see it. It's your sister.
You're breaking the ribs.
Damn straight he is.
If we do that to Apollo Creed, they'll put us in jail for murder. I'll see you tomorrow morning, okay?
Fucking weird ass people he's got in his life, man.
You want me to rub you down?
No, I'm just sore, okay? Adrian, I'm serious now. There's no fooling around during training, you understand? I want to stay strong.
You're not kidding.
No, I ain't kidding.
You opened the cage. You can't put the animals back in.
This string tied to both ankles, leave about 2 feet of slack. You got balance, become a very dangerous place.
That's it. Underneath it.
How about you give us yours?
Get out of here!
Go walk down the street breaking hearts the way you're looking. Very sharp.
I got another surprise for you.
What?
Hey, Bud Kid.
Aw.
Hey, Bud Kid, come here, kid. Come here.
To keep you company when you run.
Today we're here with heavyweight challenger Rocky Balboa. The reason we're standing in this
The meat guy's sticking his face in.
Dude.
Since I become a challenger, the owner don't mind neither.
Is this a common training method? I mean, do other fighters pound raw meat?
No, I think I invented it.
Hey, champ, gotta come look at this boy you're gonna fight on TV. Looks like he means business.
Yeah, I mean business too. Hey, Shirley, we got any more coffee out there?
Yeah, business. Talking about different kinds of businesses over here.
Get the teenagers on the program.
Seems like Apollo's kind of maybe lost the passion for the fight itself, and it's more about the PR of it all. I don't know, because he's not even paying attention to any of this. He's not even considering it. This guy, man. You could tell me he was drunk on set. I believe you.
Adrian, I ain't mad. It's just that reporters around, I get out of joint because they take cheap shots, and Paulie knows that. And this Paulie keeps asking me for a job all the time, but he don't know nothing about fighting. It's cold outside, Paulie.
I don't want you missing her, and I don't raise you to go with this scumbag. I'll break both your arms so they don't work for you.
Oh my God. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Well, that ADR. God damn, we used to have that same lamp.
You want a roommate?
One heavyweight of the world. You'll be ready, won't you?
You know, they had a really weird start, but like once that line was finally crossed, they seemed like to be pretty great together. I'm like all for it at this point. You know, Rocky's approach was a little rocky.
Quit more fighting.
That's why you won.
Listen, we got a winner here. We got a chance. Now he goes to fight like nobody you've ever seen. You just stand by, boy, and we're going to win.
So Paulie thinks this is going to be a pushover fight, you know, a charity case. And in a lot of ways, yes, it is. But he's underestimating the situation greatly. This is going to be fun.
How's that? Advertising. I know about that stuff.
What do you know about that?
And here he is, just back again. So like this is a whole different vibe for the start of the film too. Like even the feeling of not just with him, like his vibe, but like the vibe of the neighborhood kind of finally being behind him. There's a bit of a wall there initially too, and now you see like him just walking around, the eyes kind of turning with a different look. Did you order your meat tender? Maybe there was influence taken, but that shot made me think of like Victor running in Arcane. And this is a 180 from the first time he came through here. Just right up there, dude. Yeah, I know this shot. This. I mean, I don't know why. I thought this was like to Eye of the Tiger, though. Honestly, Eye of the Tiger and the main theme is the only things I associate with it all.
I can't beat him. I've been out there walking around. Who am I kidding? I ain't even in the guys' league.
Dude, you could not beat him as long as you put up a, like, heavy, strong fight. There's no way you couldn't earn some damn respect out of that.
I don't know.
Unranked, unmatched, nothing. Just coming in there and giving him a run for his money, give him a hot run for his money. He would have to like be like that guy. I mean, the like news coverage and all that up to it aside, that's a name you could make for yourself. Regardless, I think he's just afraid of the chance finally coming.
Nobody's ever gone the distance with Creed. And if I can go that distance, seeing that bell rings and I'm still standing, I'm gonna know for the first time in my life, see? That I weren't just another bum from the neighborhood.
See? Shit. See what I'm saying? Fuck, I didn't expect to cry. Shit, fight hasn't even started yet. No, I know there's this whole stigma about girls being pretty without glasses or some shit or whatever. You need to not have glasses to be pretty or some crap. But like ever since he was like, take off those glasses, you got pretty eyes. She has not worn her glasses one time in the movie since then. Can she see anything? I don't know how bad her vision is, but like I just think that's kind of funny. I mean, she could have contact lenses. I don't know how prominent those were at the time, but like. It was just a funny observation, because since he's taken them off, she hasn't had them on at all.
A 50-to-1 underdog living a Cinderella story, and he's captured people's imaginations all over the world.
Aww. Is that Tony? Yeah. What in the world?
He looks like a big flag.
Great observation, buddy.
Creed dancing around.
Hey, I don't believe it. That champ is down. Yes, he is.
Oh, that's gonna be the
This is the first time the champion
spark to get him to take this seriously.
appears to be all right.
Because he's just playing around. Thinks this is just a joke.
Now he's taunting him. The champ is taunting Rocky to come out and hit some more.
Another left.
His jabs are quick, dude.
He doesn't know it's a damn show. He thinks it's a damn fight. Finish this bum and let's go home.
See? See? I mean, he sold this as the real deal, so I don't know what he expected. Well, he expected a chump. Oh! Oh! Oh man, they are getting it. He's getting it. Ooh. I don't even know what round we're on right now. Where are we in the match?
I can't see nothing. Gotta open my eye. Cut me, man. Don't want to do it. Cut me.
Cut me? What? 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 Was he draining the blood from his eyelid so it like releases the swelling?
They look like they've been in a war, these two.
Yeah.
And Apollo clearly protecting his right side, his ribs. He's spitting up blood now.
Ooh, ooh. Oh my God. They're selling this really well, I think.
Ain't gonna be no rematch.
Don't want one.
Wait.
Here it's chaos. Rocky, you went the distance. You went the 15 rounds. How do you feel? All right, I'm fine.
15 rounds. So was it a draw? Come on. Oh no, it's points, right? Okay. I thought it was win by knockout. Aw. Oh shit, that's where we, oh, okay. No post game, no wrap up, no epilogue, nothing. Damn. That was such a wild fight though. Like I know there was a lot of like Hollywoodisms in there and such, like close call faux hits and stuff like that, but for the most part, my God, they made that look pretty damn solid. And for all I know, they back at the time of this film, they may have to keep it as realistic as possible. So I'm not well versed in like the rules. So I know like the whole thing with Apollo, he was talking about he was going to take him down in 3 rounds, right? That was the whole plan, was he was going to take him down in 3 rounds. So my understanding is they went 15 rounds, making sure I've got this right, because there wasn't like, aside from like the girls with the cards and the numbers, I don't know why I was like, I thought it was a max of 3 rounds. I don't know why. My brain done. It's been a long time since I've actually watched boxing matches, so I'm not well versed in the rules, so I apologize. Or the conditions. So Neither of them knockout, so there's no win by knockout, no win by KO or TKO, any of that. Creed just had more points by the end of it, right? And just won that way. But he didn't knock out Rocky. Thing is, though, this was a game for Apollo. This wasn't something he took serious. I kind of wish we would have focused a little bit more on that and saw maybe some moment. I mean, they acknowledged it during the fight, but I wanted to hear that from Creed. Like his like ringside guy is the one that mentioned it. This isn't a show to him, man. He thinks it's a real fight. I would have liked to hear Creed realize that. I mean, he's got the mouthpiece in. Obviously, while they're fighting, there can't be like full-on dialogue. I think after that first hit, that's when he's like, oh shit, this isn't a joke. Because he wasn't taking any of it seriously. Like even like when the news coverage was and everything, he was still selling, still promoting.
And before you even knew what you had, you patented it and packaged it and slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling it. You want to sell it.
Thought he was just going to be a cakewalk, and then the challenge came, and I kind of was hoping that maybe he would, because I got the vibe that like he's been champ so much or so maybe so long that like it's got to his head to the point where like that's what he identifies with. It's not really the thrill of the fight anymore. And I kind of want to see that fire come out of him. And I think we kind of got it, but not in the way that I was kind of hoping. But I mean, Apollo Creed was kind of in this entity for Rocky to go up against, this wall really. And nobody really thought he could take it down, take on or whatever. You know, most people probably counted him out by the third round or whatever. And all Rocky wanted to do was show that he wasn't a wimp, that he wasn't nothing, that he could go the distance, that he could stand up, maybe not win, but at least not lose outright in that way. And that was really, I don't know, man, it was really inspiring. I really got behind it because this is like, the only thing that he really truly identifies himself with. But like there was a lot of really interesting relationships that was all kind of behind this, oddly enough. You know, the dynamic between him and the guy that was actually running the gym that he kept his stuff at and trained at. How he was like, you know, you have all this potential, you have this talent, you have this great power, and he's using it for this thug, this loan shark to beat up people for money. But at the same time, that guy, I would say is not a bad dude, but he's not a bad dude to Rocky. He's probably a bad dude to a lot of other people, but he genuinely was there by Rocky. He supported him. He helped him financially, helped him with his dates. No, he was pretty supportive employer, I have to say, which is not what I expected from that. Obviously enough, I think the most toxic person in his whole relationship is his friend Paulie, which the best thing he did is to hook him up with some meat, I guess, and then also his sister. That whole relationship was so upsetting. And I do have to say, and I touched on this throughout the reaction, assuming it makes it in the edit, is like the whole like courting process was a little not all right in a lot of ways. And it definitely made me uncomfortable for the most part, especially when she was at his house and was like, I'm not comfortable. I mean, I guess it worked out in the end, because they became a really endearing and cute couple by the end of it. And just like the confidence that he pulled out of her, I really appreciated. I really liked seeing that. You know, this whole thing was about confidence, because he didn't really have a lot in the beginning himself. Together, through just chance and these dominoes that fell around them, you know, they both kind of came out of their shells a little bit and grew and kind of escaped their cage in a lot of ways. The one that he's built for himself, and the one that she's kind of like had put around her whole life. That she's kind of believed all these lies that people have told her about herself and all this stuff, and then she meets him and calls her beautiful, says like she's great, she's all these things, and like she starts to change her view of herself, and then through her also he's starting to like come out of this as well. I don't know, it was just really well done. It was also really well shot. I really got this, man. There was a couple scenes in this that actually got me pretty moved. I was enthralled with it, so I don't know if I had too much commentary throughout, like through the vast majority of this. I mean, a lot of that's going to make it into here for the YouTube, for the copyright and all that stuff. But for the most part, I was very just kind of like watching. It was fun. It was wild. This was really good. I'm always worried when I go back to watch a classic and stuff like that something like this, what if it does nothing for me? Like that, then I'll just feel terrible, feel bad. I've had that happen before. There's been a couple where I've watched it that was like some people's beloved favorites, and I'm just like, I watched it as an adult because I didn't watch it as a kid, and I was like, oh, I don't, okay. Anyway, I really dug it. Carl Weathers, though, he's such a personality. I wish we kind of got a little bit more time with him, but he definitely put on a show in this. I wanted him to be a little more of a foil, if anything, but he was kind of just this thing in the background to drive Rocky and kind of fuel that fire, which is fine for sure. But I was kind of, I had kind of expected a little bit more about that. I know he's got like a more kind of like a presence throughout the franchise and stuff like that. Obviously, the current films are named after him. Well, his son, I presume, Michael B. Jordan, you know, and the series itself has kind of evolved beyond the characters from the Rocky portion of the franchise and started to move on to more legacy aspects of it to kind of keep things fueled and going, kind of like pass the reins. I feel like, from what I've heard, it's one of the few franchises that have successfully done that and really kind of kept people stringing along through the whole thing, which is nice to hear and see. So it's one of the main things that's got me really excited about this, because I've never really heard any bad things about that transition, that handoff. And I like when a series can successfully grow beyond its roots. And I'm curious to see how we get there. Yeah, man, this was fun. This was a really good movie. I can't wait to check out Rocky 2, so we'll be checking that out next week. So guys, what did you think? What's your first thoughts, your first experiences with the film? How do you feel about it now? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. If you enjoy the reaction, if you want to see more, subscribe, hit that like button, drop a comment. I would really appreciate it. And remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends, Manny Share, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, York, Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, and Amy Becca. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all next week with Rocky 2. Take care, everybody.